Hey, alright, I want to make a video of a 2004 Toyota Sienna VVT V6 3.2 liter that have a p0016 code. Uh, if you're trying to replace the timing belt and replace the water pump and then replace everything, the auto control bearing and the tensioner pulley, replacing the timing belt, and you put everything back on, and you're having a p0016 code. The reason being is because the timing is loose. It's just like this. It's loose, but right now it's tight because all you got to do is you got to make sure that these notches, that line matches that notch right there, and can be match that notch right there. When you got everything on time, and make sure to use the 17mm wrench. Put in there and turn counterclockwise, and make sure that it's the top dead center. Turn the wrench counterclockwise to make these belt right here tight, and then you pull this right here. You pull the belt clockwise and into top dead center to make this belt tight. If you make this, even though when this has said it's top dead center, but when your belt is loose like this, it's loose, you're going to get a code, because the belt, the reason being I have a code because the belt is loose. But the loose belt could cause that code p0016. So, and the tricky part is from the crank. The crank. So I take out this harmonic balance off and the crank. Okay, even though when the crank is on top dead center, but I'll tell you, hold on, so I got another belt to tell you. Alright, this is a new belt. Alright, so a Toyota Sienna always has this marks right here. One for your bank one for the bank two, and one is for the bottom camshaft. Crank shaft. So that being said, this mark right line right here is supposed to line up with that dot right there. Even though when your camshaft bank one and bank two is top down center, but on the bank, sorry about that, on the crankshaft, it was like about 4 to 3 teeth off. So what I have to do is that I got to turn the crank counterclockwise to the left about 3 to 4 teeth, and then I got to pull this belt. I got to pull the belt until it lines up to the dot right there. It's not really close to the dot, but just like barely, because this mark right here, instead of it's not lining up to right here, but this one is lining up straight into this right here. But the other one I have is just lining up to that right there. We just want teeth off, but make sure this lines line up to that dot right there. And after that, and then I turn the crank clockwise to make this belt, timing belt here. Timing belt is tight. If it's too loose, that means that you off about 2 or 3, 4 teeth. That's not good. That's gonna throw off the code. But always make sure that it's tight, not loose. The only loose is you have slack on. It's on your tensioner pulley. That's the only thing. Your crank from right here is tight. Bank one is tight. The back there is tight, and this one's tight. The only thing you have to be tight. And finger cross. I pull that tensioner pin out. Second crank, third crank. Running about 5 minutes. No check engine light on. All right. Sorry about my words. If I don't explain anything, but just leave in the comment, you know, and I will answer. Thanks. Yep. Got it done fixed. It's been nightmares for me. This code right here. A lot of people cannot figure it out. This code right here. Just make sure that your timing mark from the bank 2 and bank 1 is in mark, top down center. But make sure it's tight, like this one. See, it's very tight. You can't make loose. If it's loose, you're gonna throw off the code p0016.